Tennis champion Maria Sharapova has regained support from corporate sponsors despite being banned from the sport for 2 years after testing positive for a banned substance. Now, Sharapova is appealing the ruling by the International Tennis Federation. But brands that are sticking with the tennis star include Nike, though it had previously suspended ties. Evian and Head, which says it will still extend its contract. Now, the head CEO, Johan Iliasic, told me that the decision against Sharapova is, in his opinion, quite flawed.
The World Anti-Doping Agency have not come up with any evidence of comprehensive clinical testing to support the fact that meldonium would be performance enhancing. And in those circumstances, they've actually broken their own rules, which means that this decision is meaningless.
Other sponsors are not quite as definitive now. Porsche suspended ties and says it will wait on Sharapova's appeal to make the decision, and others are saying that for them, it's game over. Tag Heuer stopped contract negotiations after Sharapova failed the drug test. The CEO says the company is not in a hurry to renew. And Avon says its partnership was temporary and it was not planning to extend regardless of the current situation. Karen Post is a branding expert and author of Brand Turnaround, and she joins us now live from Tampa, Florida. This has really been interesting for many fans and people who follow branding. What do you think of the decisions by companies on both sides? Because there's been quite a split over whether or not they're sticking with Maria or letting her go.
Well, it's not surprising, and I consider Maria really a grand slam brand. She's got everything going for her. She's got a good history of good behavior, and there's a lot of things about these contracts that, as consumers, the general public, we're not aware of. We don't know the monetary value of the contract, what was planned, what was printed. You know, there's a lot of unknowns. Certainly, brand sponsors have the prerogative to cool off a brand, put it on hold. And even the brands that suggested that the game is over, we all know from other examples that things can change. Brands can come back and they can recover quickly. And Maria has got everything going for her, should that be the case.
Except perhaps her game. I think what many people feel is shocking is that if she actually has to go through with a 2-year ban, she may not play tennis at a competitive level again. Does her brand go beyond that? It doesn't matter if she's playing tennis or not.
It does. Maria's brand is so much bigger than playing tennis. She is a successful businesswoman. She's got some very cool, exciting ventures that she's very active in. She's a philanthropist. She's a great role model. She's involved in all kinds of good programs. Without playing tennis, Maria has plenty to do that will continue to build the positive side of her brand. And as I understand it, she'll be appealing these rulings. And what she needs to do is just be the Maria that many love so much. She's very popular. She's one of the highest paid professional athletes in history. So, you know, if I had to pick a set of circumstances, she's in good shape. Hopefully everything will work out the way she wants it to.
In terms of these brands themselves, would this have been a gut reaction to what she did, or do you think that they would have done a lot of research before they decided, yep, we can stick with her?
These sponsorships are so big and complex, they do a lot of research. It would not surprise me if they didn't do some attitudinal studies to find out what John Q and Jane Public thought about what is going on before they make decisions. And again, you know, everyone's got the right to make a decision and then change their mind, and we see that every day.
Yeah, and as you had pointed out, and many have, she conducted herself quite well. When the results came out, she immediately admitted she made a mistake, and that's definitely has helped her brand continue on through this. Karen Post, appreciate your time there live for us in Tampa, Florida.